It's about time. Thomas Vandermeer here, and let me explain. I reach out to you on News 2032 Baja when we catch a brief warp in the time spectrum, usually 2 weeks after the full moon. We have achieved a consensus for our ecozone. I can only ask you to take a leap of faith and consider this. That is to buy into two ideas while you still can. First, see this analogy clearly. A nation with many states is like a county with many townships. The nations and the counties override their districts. An ecozone is one step above the nations, a way to combine, to mediate, and when necessary, override the states. Second, understand and buy into climate change. Imagine looking back on how it disfigured the earth, and instead see what the future holds. By 2025, the critical point was reached. Carbon emissions slowed, but the damage was done. Super hurricanes are on their way. They breach the coasts and move far inland. No one nation has the resources to prevent terrible destruction and loss of life. It takes an ecozone to afford and impose a safety net. Category 5s pave the way for recognition of this truth. Baja, Arizona had extra time to prepare because the peninsula of Baja California protects our coastline and ports from the full brunt of storms. And then we had our own take on how to use insurance. We put it to work before the storms hit. We chose prevention over reconstruction. Our salvation was to note that recycling was the key to taming the ocean. All the plastics washed up on the beach, along with the used tires and the aluminum in the land dumps, was sent to a plant that converted rubbish into scoops like those in front of bulldozers, only upside down. Scoops the size of flatbed trucks were fitted with wheels so they could be hauled around. Fairly accurate predictions of where a storm would hit is all we need to move the barriers in place. And just like you fight fire by lighting backfires, the scoops are shaped to turn waves of water back on themselves. The sea is pushed back on itself rather than plunging over inhabited land. It works. It worked. Thank you.